What's up, my PT peeps? One Eye Bri back to talk about The Walking Dead Season 7, Episode 16. Discussion about what made Andrew Lincoln so happy when he read the script. Spoiler warning if you don't want to know what may or may not occur. I don't want to ruin it for you, as these are highly likely to occur from the comic and the information that we have. Now here's a quote from Andrew Lincoln. I promise you, there is one beat in 16 I dropped my script and I started punching the air and did a little jig. Now in 16 was season 7, episode 16. So I dropped my script and started punching the air and did a little jig. So when reading the script, what made him so happy? I don't know exactly. No one knows except for The Walking Dead, Andrew Lincoln, the writers, everything on there too. But it's good to see that Andrew Lincoln is super excited and happy when filming the later part of season 7, in the finale in particular, that he's excited about it, so we should be excited too. Now, it's been rough so far. Season 7, episode 1 started off on a terrible note for, Team Rick. If you're Team Negan, you're loving this season so far. Negan's been winning, been on the top, been just the man in control. And that's going to change going forward. Negan can't always be in control. Come on, this is the Rick Grimes show, not the Negan show. So we know that has to happen. But it's been tough to see Rick break down like this. Norman Reedus, Andrew Lincoln, they've said repeatedly that this has been the hardest season to film because they've been at the losing end of it, I'm sure. It's hard to be the guy and be the man in charge and the leader and everyone's doing great and everything, to be kind of the one getting your ass kicked over and over and over again and to feel helpless. And so it's going to be nice for that to turn around for Team Rick to start winning again. I'm super excited for that. We left off season 7, episode 8 like this. The gang's back together, ready to get the alliances and the unified militia to go against Negan, and that's what we need. So we'll talk about the finale because that's going to probably be the end of the March to War storyline, where all the alliances are getting built to go against Negan, which is going to be awesome for the second part of season 7 into season 8, which will be All Out War, will be the start of season 8. If you want to check out the other videos about All Out War, you can, because we talk about the comic relations in as well. But the Spoiling Dead fans have some awesome pictures from the finale. We have this in various other videos, but that's Rick in the dead center next to the truck. He's drinking some water or something, hydrating. This was done in November. The filming has been done since I think the middle of November. Rick's walking away there too. But as you can see, he's got his Colt Python, as we already know that he has it back, and he's got his swagger back, and if he's got his gun and his holster and everything there too, going against Negan, he's not trying to hide anything anymore. He's building up to go against there. There's Negan. I think Dwight's in the middle and Simon's on the other side. This was also filming in the finale. I guess this is when they hop in the truck and haul ass away, when we'll talk about in a second, when people basically go against him on there too. So it's a great shot of Negan, Simon in the truck. There's Rick again, drinking some water in the shade. I'm sure he's cooling down because it's probably hot filming that day. Don't know what's on that truck, by the way, if that's an animal or something there too. So let's think about what made Rick so happy, or Andrew Lincoln so happy when reading it. I don't think it's this yet. That's going to happen probably the latter part of season 8. That's probably how season 8 ends right here too. If you know the comics, Rick, it's debated if Rick and Negan is going to have the same outcome as it did in the comics too, because I don't know if they should keep Negan around. Negan's a huge character even to date in the comics, so if they keep Negan around, it'll be for later, the storyline. And he is a huge person, a huge personality, but I think it's more like this, where they fight a little bit, possibly. This still could be into season 8 as well. But the big thing that we know is going to happen is that the unified militia comes together with the Kingdom, the Hilltop, and the survivors against the Sanctuary. I really hope he says this at some point of the series, where you brought a baseball bat to a gunfight. This has to be said because Lucille has been such a big thing in the series that he has to go there. He might be cheering the part when Jesus comes and kicks the crap out of Negan, I can't wait for this to happen myself because I'm a Jesus fan. I like Michonne and Jesus. I think they're some of the best characters on the show. I just can't wait for this to happen. So maybe he's liking that Negan's actually getting his ass kicked for once. I could see him. I would cheer that too. If I was Rick or Andrew Lincoln or whoever, I would be like, yes, it's about time Negan's getting his ass kicked. But I will cheer if and really when I see this. When Shiva comes out of nowhere, knocks down a savior, rips him in half there, pushes him down, and then tears up some saviors. And when Ezekiel and Jesus come to the rescue and in the finale. I'm really excited to see more of Shiva more than anything. I would cheer that if I read that in the script, where Shiva comes out of nowhere, Ezekiel and Jesus come to save the day, and that's how the season 7 kind of ends. Season 7 finale will probably end with Negan declaring war, but I want Shiva to kick some ass, rip some saviors in half, scare the shit out of Negan and Simon, and they hightail it out of there, and they go and they hide, and they kind of get regrouped for it. But this is what I want to see. This is a scene in All Out War in the comics, so I want to see a scene just like this. If it's in season 8 or whenever, that's fine. But I want to see this. I would think that would be a great way to just portray the unified militia going forward. Issue 114 is the end of March to War, which puts it right around the season 7 finale. So if you want to read what happens exactly there, definitely check out issue 114. I saw this online, and how do you wish Negan dies? He's got to die eventually, right? Or maybe not. But I don't know which one I would think here too. I think hopefully he gets beat with Lucille and beaten pretty bad, or Rick's gunshot and Lucille and an arrow and then Michonne all together, which is a combo. I think that would happen there. I would love to see that. So there you go, guys. Check out our Walking Dead community page on Facebook. Join the group. All are welcome. Like, share, subscribe our channel. You guys are awesome. Let us know what you think that made Rick and Andrew Lincoln go crazy in the finale. Can't wait. We got a while to go, but let us know what you think, guys, and thank you for watching.